I have this idea and this concept.
I learned it by watching you.
Yeah, we've definitely gone through. We've always been putting our feelers out and looking for people to help us. Like Colin,
And I'm just
Colin
obnoxious about talking about this crap all the time.
Yeah, so you started out. I kind of jumped on board. Then people kind of said they liked the idea and wanted to help, but really just kind of didn't either have the time or whatever. Then we got Will was pretty full-time
The
last
people who
time.
really grasped the concept and really got excited about it stuck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody gave.
I don't know what's going on in your head, man.
And everybody gave a little bit of what they could, and it was
Yeah.
great. It all added up to a huge whole. But the main elements, the four of us, were the ones that kind of really caught the idea, or just got excited about the process of building something big and important. And then all the installation, we realized that because there was music and because there were three-dimensional elements, and each painting we thought stood on its own, but to hang those on just a wall sitting there was like, this is just boring. Cheezer and I hated the idea that people would come up and just glance, and then walk out and go, that was pretty nice, thank you. It's like, oh, I'm glad it took 2.5 years to make that for you.
Yeah.
So we were like,
2 minutes looking at it.
yeah, and we wanted. So I was like, we need to make it more of like a natural history museum where people are experiencing, feeling, hearing, seeing everything. I was like, we need to like make rooms. We need to divide the whole gallery so that
Each one's like an
you have to go
exhibit,
through.
not
Yeah.
just a painting. It's a full exhibit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wanted each one to be a separate space and time. I wanted you to have to walk through your own history, and then go through your change, think about it, and then have to walk through your future potential.
Yeah.
And stand there and face it. Kind of just face, the facts or the predictions, the theories or the ideas, and just like get in there on that core philosophic level. I didn't just want it to be intellectual banter where you sip your wine and eat your cheese and go, "Ooh, well, how very interesting."
Yeah,
then
that
it's just
blue, the blue composition, oh, that's great. You know,
it's like, no, I wanted you to have to go, whoa, oh my God. Is that sound frequency like rotating around my head? Is that like a bloody skull right there? How brutal. Is this just the trash of modern society almost like collapsing on top of me? Like, so he worked at this party planning company, Gala Events Incorporated. Big shout out to Gala. They have to
Gala
fly.
Events.
And then and so he had been setting up these parties and showing me these things. Like he's in his warehouse, he has a 30-foot octopus. It's like,
Yeah.
we can somehow work that into a show. You made that? Yeah, all right, we can make that into a
Chicken
show.
wire and bed sheets.
Yeah.
And then sheets.
So then we just started adding elements like we were like, okay, for the prehistory one, let's make an earthen campfire, skulls of old kills, kudu pelts, wildebeest pelts, whatever we can throw in there, just decor elements that really add a visual three-dimensional feel. And that actually is one thing that made us want to go to start the thought of, oh, now we can do 3 dimensions in the painting and have it not be weird. So it just kind of added on, and everything kind of came together.
Yeah.
Worked and clicked, right?
So
Yeah, it's
now
real nice.
we need to figure out what even the next step is of. We want to take it on the road,
Yeah,
possibly.
and we wanted to make it, and every single show we do has a performance by Playground, which is Will's group that did the entire soundtrack. So that our motto was, come for the art and stay for the party. Because why work for 2.5 years and have people come up even for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Even if it's a heavy concept, and that's cool. It's a heavy concept. Absorb it. Have some drinks with us. Dance. Like, celebrate life, And Playground has that great feel of that way of just like
Great
getting
live
everybody
show
charged up,
Lots of Flying Dog beer flowing like water.
Yeah, Flying Dog beer flowing.
Yeah, we also have, all 3 of us have a very good connection with Flying Dog.
Yeah, very supportive of
they're
the
supportive of our art, and we're supportive
local
of them.
creativity.
And
So, and that makes the opening fun and makes people want to stay the whole time for like hours. And that was our goal, and it
We had
made people
came in
experience stuff.
early and didn't leave till the show was over.
Yeah, way after.
We had a few people who came in, stuck around a half hour, and then took off. But majority of those people just came and stayed.
yeah, people
It was
that like
fantastic.
weren't part of the art scene or just kind of came up and hung out. And
I was
had a good
surprised at the
time.
turnout. I thought we'd get 50 people.
Oh,
maybe
hell no,
60.
man.
Like
Yeah.
300
Go big or
people.
stay home.
Yeah.
That was the other motto, go big or stay home. Because it was always like, can we really pull this off? Can we really have 10-foot columns? Yeah, go big or stay home. Because Cheezer and I were thinking this dragon. Oh, little dragon, like 1 foot off the canvas.
Yeah.
John's like, I was thinking life size. I'm like, you can do life size? He's like, yeah. I'm like,
why
go
not?
big or stay home. All right, let's do it.
I got a $500 billet of foam here. Let's carve it up. And
Yeah,
make a
sawzalls,
person. Hot wire.
hot wire,
Chopping
lightsaber. But yeah, it all came together, and I think it worked.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
It was awesome.
Real happy. I can't wait to see what we work on next.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, that was right.
I don't know how the hell you came up with this concept, by the way. Seriously, who wakes up?
Well,
and you're
I
like,
should say that.
Oh, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go paint the evolution of human consciousness today.
Yeah.
After
Well,
my Wheaties.
It was.
Yeah.
It was a lot of just life experience, curiosity. I almost died. That kind of made me start to think about my mind and consciousness and what it was. But it's also, I mean, the whole shape and structure of the theory is based off of, I should say, this book by Arthur M. Young. He died, but he was this great theoretical scientist, well, and actual scientist. He came up with just a sevenfold theory of process that was like the most beautiful scientific, biological, and taking into account metaphysics and psychic ability and things that having to do with consciousness, like incorporating consciousness into science rather than having science fearful of religious concepts or anything extra perceptionary or metaphysical. He embraced it and was like, no, consciousness is the key to the change that we need to make, and that our job on this earth is to shepherd consciousness to a higher level. I was like, that's beautiful, and that structure is perfect to be able to iconographically take people through this process of change. So, yeah, check out Arthur M. Young if you have never heard of him. The reflexive.
If you can understand, he's a little.
He's dense.
He's a little.
Or just sit down and have a conversation with you for about 4 hours.
True.
And that's just
Yeah.
scratching the surface.
All right. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now we'll do the walkthrough thing, and that'll be.